Now we're going to look at adding content to your Prezi. I've switched over to the Mac to show you that the interface looks the same. All the toolbars and buttons are the same across the top, so you can use any browser. So I'm going to focus on step frame number 5. I'll double click it and it'll zoom in. It's talking about almost any media can be added. Let's look first at images. JPEGs, PNGs and GIFs can be added. The maximum size is 2800 by 2800 pixels, but you should be aware that if you add too many heavyweight images, it will slow your Prezi down. Let's look at adding images. It's very simple. Just click on image and then you can search for a Google image. There's a copyright implication there. You need to be aware of that. Or you can just select from your desktop or somewhere on your computer. I'm going to select these two JPEGs here and just click open, and it drops them in side by side. Does a little bit of processing, and there they are. So I'll just quickly move these over to the side using the hand tool. Click to select and then move it across with the hand symbol. Now I can also add these to my collection. If it's something that I know I want to use a lot, say for instance a company logo, I might right click on the item itself and choose add to my collection. And so what happens there is it sends it into your collection of images. You can see that I've already added that one twice. And the reason why they're sideways is because we're actually, even though we're looking at this frame media rich square on, it's actually slanted in terms of the overall canvas. So that's why they come in as rotated images. I'll just remove that one and I'll click cancel. Let's look at video. You can add video by pasting in a YouTube video link. This is really great because it means that as long as your the thing that you're linking to is not violating copyright, it's a link rather than an embed. So it means that you're safe in terms of copyright, provided that the item itself is copyright compliant. But you can also insert from a file. You need to navigate to a piece of video. Let's look for a smaller one. So up the top here there's a 7.2 megabyte file, and I'll just click on that even though I'll cancel it in a moment, just to show you that it does take a while for this video to be pushed up. Because it's an MP4, it's being pushed up to the Prezi servers and it's being processed into a flash video. Now that might finish by the time I'm finished speaking, but maybe not. So I might just delete that so it doesn't take up the resources. And I'll look again in my collection. So there's an example of a bit of video, Golden Gate Bridge, and I'll insert that. And because that's already been prepared, that will be available a lot more quickly. So you can see that there's some action happening there. It's just adding that piece of video back into the Prezi. Okay, I'll go on with the audio narration and I'll come back to the video. So audio narration, you can, as long as you've selected a path step, so let's for instance say, oh there's the video, let's for instance say I wanted to add some audio narration to path step 5. I have to select that and then I can either right click and choose add voiceover to path step, or I can add voiceover to path step from this menu as well. Now it doesn't allow you to record straight in, but it does allow you to upload a piece of audio that you have recorded previously. Unlike PowerPoint, which allows you to record over the transitions and cuts it up automatically, Prezi doesn't allow you to record from one path step to another because there's a zoom in the middle, and those are of variable times. So what you have to do is make a distinct recording for that path step and then add that in as a piece of audio. So you can see that it's looking for a piece of audio. It's found two waveform ones. And the last thing you can add is PDFs. So if you've got any vector graphics, things which you'd like to be nice and crisp no matter how far you zoom in, You need to upload them as a PDF. They're really good for things for background images or things that you'd like to zoom in and around to retain a crisp edge. But you have to be careful because, again, very large PDFs can slow down the performance of your Prezi quite significantly.